Gotta turn it on. There you go. Now we're recording. Can't forget the audio, you know? So there's this book called Sell Like Crazy by Sabri Subi, I believe his name's called. Let me just grab it for you, actually. Now that book pretty much spells out the word value. This video is pretty much partly inspired by this book because this book talks about the business side of things, what you can do to scale your business, get more leads and everything coming in. When running a photography business, you need to know photography, you need to know the business part, and comes together like this video. And then, yeah. But the main cause for this video is that I've been doing a lot of photography gigs lately. I have enough experience, I feel, to finally get on here and talk to you guys and give you guys some tips and maybe some bonus tips with the help of this book. One thing I want you to keep in mind throughout this whole video, when you start selling this service and start investing into the service, you're no longer just a photographer. And let's say even if we weren't a photographer, let's say if we were a cook, once you start selling your cooking business and you start investing in your cooking business, you're no longer just a cook. You're no longer just a photographer, but what you are is a marketer. Not everybody thinks of it like this. They think they're still, oh, I'm just a photographer. No, you gotta understand that you're also a business person. You gotta think about these things. You gotta take that into consideration. Keep yourself in a mindset that you're not just a photographer, you're also a marketer. And also not remembering these tips that I talk about in this video can actually also break your business as well. Like ruin it. It could ruin your business. Bottom line is, make sure you remember these photo gig tips. I don't know what my 40-meter sprint is, but I'm pretty fast, bro. Check me out. Kidding. That's not how I run. Kind of out of breath though. So the first point I want to bring up is start free and then build up. This point right here, the whole fact about starting free is something I think a whole lot of beginners just getting into this overlook. And of course, when you're just starting off and you're just starting your photography business, I feel like a lot of people, they just want to start making money now. I want to start making my money. The whole point of starting free, you're in a state where you can gather your stuff, gather your portfolio together. If you already got a lot of work and you have enough work to put on your portfolio, then at that point is when you can really market yourself. So what you can do is go to your friends and family and just ask them like, hey, can I take your photos for free? Take photos of them, make sure they're nice, professional, clean photos. Make sure it's showing the type of work that you want to be doing for other people. That's what your portfolio needs to be consisted of. And this isn't something that you can only do at the beginning. If you've been doing this for a while, but you just need to get new work, you can always pivot, you know? Stop promoting yourself so much. Cancel the ads or whatever it is. Start doing photos for free again. Take photos for them, get some new photos under your portfolio, and then promote yourself again. I just gave you guys like a whole roadmap of what you can be doing. Guy, don't slack on your boy Micah, bruh. I'm putting you on game right here. Now, at the beginning of this point, I said start free and then build up. And a way to build up from starting free is to set milestones. Let's say if you have a milestone that you get 10 sales, then you raise your prices. Another 10 sales, you raise your prices again. With these milestones, what it gives you is a sense of achievement and also gives you some sort of place to base yourself off of. Reward yourself, take breaks, whatever you need to do. Don't obsess yourself over your work. How much longer are we on? The next point I want to focus on is, I feel like this is like a pro tip, and that would be to dedicate some time and money for advertisements and promotions, marketing yourself. I got this quote from the book, if you can't pay money to acquire a new customer, then you do not have a business. You need to be able to sacrifice your own money as well. I'll say it again so you can see it. If you can't pay money to acquire a new customer, then you do not have a business. Come on, stay on top of it. We have to realize that if we actually put time and effort into proper advertisements and marketing and everything, then at that point, once you find a good system, we'll pretty much be paying for new leads. Paying for new customers is what it is. The only way you'll know when you do your advertisements properly for your business is when you fail. And then once you fail over and over, eventually you'll get it. So for an ad to be good, just remember that you need to have a great pitch. And for you to have a great pitch, it needs to be something on the fact how it'll benefit you, the prospect. Yeah, that was pretty good, yeah. So you need to show how your service will benefit them, how taking their photos will help them save time. It'll help them preserve their memories and their legacy. And the second thing is you need to include a lot of really good information, enough information where they're intrigued. Because if people get too little information, they won't click on your ad. They don't know what it is. And if you have too much information, the video will probably just be boring, honestly. And please, the one thing I don't want you guys to say is that you don't get any traffic. We're in the 21st century, man. Everybody's on social media, so there is a tons of traffic. The thing is, you just need to be at the right place. It's not a traffic problem, it's a conversion problem. Your video isn't good enough to really catch their attention and hook them in. I suggest you look in something called HVCLs, a high value content offer, or also called lead magnets. Now, probably one of the coolest things about this book is that I still have so many pages to go. Books like these withhold so much information. As you can see, I have these tabs up here. These tabs like mark certain places, certain pages that I feel like I should remember. Something my mom told me is that books are something people go to when they want to preserve some information. Did you learn how to make $500,000 in one day? Cool. Put in a book. That's so true, especially with this book, meaning there is information worth being preserved. The only thing is, and you may be wondering if there's so much information in these books, how comes we don't all know about it? It's because people don't like to read. I mean, I don't like to read. What makes you think I like to read? If I like to read, I would have finished this book 5 years ago or something, man. Now, I don't mean to make this video all about books and to tell you to read books. It's just that you never know where in life that one valuable thing that can help you in whatever you're doing will come from. If you're trying to write a story, but you got writer's block, try taking a walk, try going to get some ice cream, try getting some exercise in. And you may just see that one thing that's just like, that's it. That's what I should put in the story. That's what should happen next. How do you think that I got the main driving idea for this video? It started with some photography tips, but I couldn't go from there. I didn't know what else to do. Started reading this book, got it. So I say that to just let you know to keep an open mind, which you probably already knew. Be willing to learn from anyone and anything, an example of how you can keep an open mind. Going on to tip number 3, make sure you get all of the details before the photo shoot. And more so, I mean kind of once the person emails you and they're interested in your service, that's when you should get all of the information that you need. At the point when they contact you, when you're collecting all that information, this is also a time where you want to get to know who they are and how they act around things, you know? I'm beginning to think like this guy can't hear me or something. And I mean really get to know them. You need to know their wants. You need to know their desires. You want to know their fears. Or you just need to know all those things that align right there. Can you see me? This will help you form your ideal client avatar. If you don't respond to me one more time, I'm gonna freak out. I'm going to freak out. You just wanna know everything about them so you're able to target your audience, pinpoint, like really target them. So when they first contact you, you wanna have a list of questions that you're gonna get ready to ask them. These lists of questions should be everything that you need to know. Make sure you're talking with them and not to them. Let them speak, listen to them, respond accordingly based off what they're saying. I heard this quote from Adam Earhart on YouTube. Customers don't buy when they understand, they buy when they feel understood. Make it a very easy experience for them so they can get in and out, get the benefits, you get the money. Done. Okay, so tip number 4. Step to the side. Make sure you have a photo release waiver. This is something that everybody should have, even starting off when they really get in business. If they agree, then you can use their photos for your marketing purposes to promote your business. Just remember this about a photo release waiver. If they agree to it, then you can use it. If they don't agree to it, then you can't use it. It's that simple. It's just an agreement pretty much. It could be the same thing of me saying, hey, do you want me to take all your candy? You can say, yes, you agree. No, you don't agree. You agree? Okay, I'm gonna take all your candy now. And I just have 2 bonus tips. Number 1 is make sure you have an FAQ, a frequently asked questions. Bonus tip number 2 is seek and keep a lookout for critical advice, critical information, whatever it is. Now, if you follow the majority of this video, the tips and everything I was said, then you'll be on your way, man, to making bands. What's up with bands? Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know if this video was informational and everything. Actually, I see all the comments that you guys post. You guys probably know that because I replied to your comments. I want to start reading over comments from previous videos and putting them in my latest video. So kind of give a shout out to the people. Okay, so we have Elite Productions 7636. Honestly surprised you don't have more subscribers. Really high quality and in-depth review. Well done. Thank you, Elite Productions 7636. I really appreciate it. I tend to get those comments a lot and I really appreciate it though. Let's see, I got another one like that. Let's look at one by DEC3ASE. I think that says deceased. Clicking on this video, I thought you had at least 100K. Keep up the amazing work. Dang, 100K? I appreciate that. 100K subscribers. I should have 100K subscribers. Another one from Micah 8314. Dude, the quality is crazy. Your channel gotta blow up. It does. It does have to blow up. I thank you guys for commenting on these videos, and I hope to see more. All right, well, I'm gonna get going out of here. Okay. I always had trouble saying failure when I was a kid. And trailer. 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 There you go.